people. Before you can enjoy this episode and the very, very nice conversation I had with my Nigerian friend, I would like to introduce you to the sponsor of this week's episode. The sponsor of this week's episode is Sal and Circo. I'm gonna put the link in the description box. But what I would like to tell you now is that it's a circus association. It's the first and only circus association in the country Cape Verde. They organize a circus festival every year where they invite a lot of international circus artists who perform here for everyone. And what they also do is that they teach children here in different circus arts, because in the island Sal, where I live at the moment, as some of you maybe know, there are many children, and not all of them get the attention children deserve. So Sal and Circo Association give circus classes to children, and I think that's a great thing. So I asked them if they want to be the sponsor of this show, and they want. And I'm really happy about this. So what I would like to ask you is to support them, because they support this show. And how you can do this is by clicking the link in the description box, searching on Facebook. It's called Sal and Circo. Give them a like, send them a nice message. Maybe you want to travel to the island when the circus festival is happening. And maybe you have a few bucks left over and you want to support their crowdfunding campaign, their GoFundMe. I put all of the links for you down there, so you have it very comfortable. And yeah, now I wish you a lot of fun with this week's episode.
You have to talk first.
Okay.
You have to start it first and
So
let me hear.
hello people listening. This is me, Sophia.
Yeah.
Live, no not live, but from Cabo Verde
Yeah.
in Africa with my friend Ukea, Wendy from
Yeah.
Nigeria.
Wow.
You are my first Nigerian friend. Before I talk,
So lovely.
I have never talked to anyone from Nigeria. I never had a friend from Nigeria. So I'm very curious to know more about your country. Then I want to know... Tell me more about, you remember when we went to watch the sharks? You asked for the 5 cents and you did like
Okay.
this.
When we go to watch the shark, I remember. I can
You
remember
did
some,
it.
not all.
You did this water ritual. You got the ocean water, but
Yeah.
before you got it, you took you took a bit of money,
Yeah.
and you turned it around your head, and I think you threw it in the
Of
ocean.
course, I did that because that's in my that's our tradition. We do that because I need the water. I need the water for something and for purpose. So I can't just take the water like that. It's like insult or it's not nice. Like when to go and take the water without no something. I must put the coins and place the water and talk to the water before fetching the water. I think that's why I do that.
Okay. In Germany people, they don't say thank you for the water, they just take it.
No. We must say, for me, how I grew up, we must say thank you for the water. You can't just go to the water and go fetch it like that when you know you want to use the water for something. Yeah, for something important. You have to put some coins to take it, to talk to the water, to please the water and take it.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And what do you think about Germany? Do you have some questions? Something you want to know about Germany from me?
Oh, I think...
You can say everything when you think something very good or when you also think something very bad.
Wait, I want to ask this in Germany. How they living their life, how they doing, how they coping, how they working there, how they working out, how they receiving strangers, how they giving work to strangers. So that's what I want to know from Germany, if it's hard life there.
I think life can be hard and easy everywhere. It depends on you.
Yeah.
So I think in Germany, it's a very good country to live because it's safe, and we have water and we have food, and that's nice. And what else did I want to say? And how people live compared to here, I think. In Germany, people work a lot, and they think that working makes them happy.
And in Germany, when I want to get a job in Germany, how are they gonna do it? Are they gonna tell me?
This I can also
are they gonna tell me, you must have your resident before you get the job, or you must get the job before you get a resident in Germany?
Not entirely sure because I've never done it. But people coming to Germany has been a huge topic in the last few years, and everybody was like wild about it and had an opinion because there's the refugee crisis. Now that many people from Syria and I think also from the north of Africa, where there's war, they come to Europe or they want to go somewhere safe. And so it was politically huge because I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago, so many people, they just came, like, I don't know, 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, and we needed solutions. We were like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? We need a system, we need to help them. And I think in the beginning it was very overwhelming, and many people they just helped. They were not hired by the government or something. They just said, okay, here's someone who needs help, so I help. Many people were very, like, who actually have another job and stuff. And that's how a lot of help came, because people just helped without getting paid for it. It wasn't their job to do that. And at the moment I don't know exactly how it is, but there are definitely a lot of discussions, especially in the east of Germany. There are many people, of course, it's like this. There are some people who say, we are one world, and when there's someone coming who needs help, we help. And then there are a lot of people who say, it's our country, we don't want anybody to help it. Yes. There's a huge movement, sadly, also in this direction, that people get very close. And no, that's not nice.
Because it's also, that's happening in all Africa, in our country.
Yeah?
Because some people always make like, this is our country, we don't want people to have this, what we want, this is our place, we don't want people to have this. The same in our country for me. But what I want to know in Germany, if they are like, how they walk in there, if they are like, what am I going to say, like this? Like,
you mean walking or working?
Walking. Like, example, I'm here, I'm a stranger. I'm from another country, I live in Germany and I want to work. How is it easy for me to work there?
I think it's not so easy. I think it's a bit complicated. I think there are two ways. When you're not European, you can either come and stay there. Okay, sorry guys. Now there's a little interruption of Wendy's or Ukea's roommate. She has a friend living with her at the moment and she was on the phone talking, and please excuse the noise. I hope you appreciate the authenticity, and it's only gonna last a few seconds. You can either come and stay there when you have a job. When you come there for a job, then the company says to the government, she needs to live in this country because we need her to work for us. That's one option, and the other option is that you come and you request that you can live there and then you can work there.
So, example, when I go to Germany, when I request I want to live there, I can get it so easy to live there.
That's I don't know how easy it is, because I was never deeply involved in helping refugees, but I know that it can be complicated, but it's possible, but you need to have a reason. I don't know, but how is it in Nigeria? Is there a war, or is it not safe to live there?
In Germany?
In Nigeria.
But in Nigeria, it's easy to live there. In Nigeria, you know why I said it's easy to live there? But it's also risky.
Yeah.
Because in Nigeria, when you go there, of course, when you're not from Nigeria, like you're from Europe, you need a visa to go there. But after when you get a visa, it's very easy for you to live in Nigeria, in our country. It's very easy for you to live. You can also get a job very easy in Nigeria. When you get a document, when you get your paper, even when you don't get your document. When you can read and write, when you, like example, you go to school, you try to get that, you can get jobs so easy in Nigeria. It's very easy to live in my country, like very, very easy. At the same time, it's stress, a little bit stress, like if you don't get jobs, in like where we are here, if If you don't get job, it's a little bit stress.
No job, no money,
Yeah, no job,
life.
no money, no life, or no. What is pissing me off in Nigeria is like just corruption, a lot of corruption in Nigeria.
How do you notice this, that there's corruption?
A lot of corruption, and wish our president can even help. Like seriously, can't even do nothing. A lot of people stressing in Nigeria and wish there are a lot of jobs there for we to make, but it's not possible. It's not so easy. Even I don't know, like look at people always crying. Why the Nigerian traveling out of Nigerian when we have a lot of job there? It's not nice. It's because our president can't even do nothing after finishes our school. We don't even have jobs. Some people like when they have job, and some people don't even. I don't know.
So you're saying that actually there's a good base, there are many jobs, and you could have a good life in Nigeria.
Yeah, there are many jobs in Nigeria, but it's difficult for you to have it.
Yeah. And many people leave because of the corruption.
Many people leave Nigeria because of the corruption, because of the many things, many bad shit things happen in Nigeria, in our country. That's very peaceful.
What is the bad shit? Is it Boko Haram?
Like Boko Haram #1, first Boko Haram #1. 2, a lot of bad things, a lot of death happening in Nigeria. Yeah? When they see you making well, they start having hatred on you. It's not nice.
What do they have?
Hatred. It's not nice in our country. It's not nice when they see you making well. They're not gonna like being happy for you to be making well. They're like, oh, they're gonna be happy.
When you make wealth.
Well, when you make good wealth, or like when you see you making well, they're not like. There are some people gonna be happy for you, but not everybody around you gonna be happy. That's what I'm not happy about my country, Nigeria.
That's not nice.
Yeah, that's not nice.
And the Boko Haram, what is that exactly? It can happen. They just come, they kill your family, they kill you, and that's it. Or
it can happen. They just come. Boko Haram. It can happen. They come stand on the way in express when there is no the middle of the express. It can happen. They go stand there and. They stop the car coming, they pick people from the car, they take people, and it can happen. They go to school, they go to high school and pick some people there, and like with the gun, with your life, you're gonna come with me. Oh, of course, you're gonna go. Or if they're gonna come like when you're stubborn, when you like prove you don't want to go with them, they can kill you, and when you don't do something wrong, it's not.
Did you ever talk to someone from Boko Haram?
I never talk, but I always know that we have a Boko Haram problem in our country.
Yeah. What else? There was the election now in February and March,
Of course,
right?
in Nigeria,
Yeah.
there was an election, but it was very, very, very terrible. A lot of innocent people died.
Before?
In the election. No, in the period of the election.
Yeah.
When the election, like everybody was in problem, was worried. Oh, they were praying for the election to stop, to finish, so they will have good rest. They will have they will breathe down, because when there is election going on in Nigeria, they will everybody will be like, oh, what are they gonna do? Many people are not gonna go out from their house. They're stay indoor. So the election was nice, but they were making some confusion. So that's all because I wasn't there in Nigeria, but I watched some things from the Italian and also from Facebook. I don't know what's this person name. I think from the Buhari, from the election. I saw it on Facebook. They said Buhari make I don't know how to say this. Was cheating some people, using the money to bribe people so that they will always vote for him.
Corruption.
Yeah, corruption. That's not nice.
Yeah, and it's not a fair election.
Yeah. So
do you know who won the election, or who were the people who wanted to get elected? Was it different parties and?
It was different party and different club.
2, 3, how many different?
I think there were more than. I think there was more than 2, 3, 4. I think.
And do you have a favorite from the election?
I don't have no favorite, because I was I don't live from them, I don't depend from them, although they are trying to make our country, they are trying to, I don't know how to say this, they are trying to make something good in our country, but same time they're but anyway, I didn't get favorite because I was not interested from them. Yeah.
So now I would like to talk about women. and
Okay.
women rights.
Okay.
And are women and men equal in Nigeria, would you say? Do they have the same rights?
No, they don't have same right in Nigeria.
Are women in Nigeria fighting for their rights?
Nigerian women fighting for the rights. Sometimes they're fighting for the right, but sometimes the men's also fighting for the right. But what I don't like in Nigerian, they're like, there's this thing I like from European Union, like ladies the boss, ladies is president, it's ladies country, it's ladies voice. But in our country, it's not ladies voice, it's men voice. It's men like, it's men can do everything. They're like, I don't like. What am I gonna say? I forgot this. I think I
That
forgot.
you like from the European Union,
Yeah.
that they also have ladies' voices, and in Nigeria it's only
It's
men
only
voices.
men voices. It's not
So when you're a
nice.
lady, no one listens to you, or
No, in Nigeria, when a man, I don't know. I think
okay.
you can ask something different.
We just go to the next topic.
I just do this, Sophia, because I never expected.
Yeah, it's very.
Now I
nice.
know. I'm gonna talk more better. I'm gonna have more experience now. Now I know
Yeah.
what you got right.
You're doing perfect. I think you're doing very
No,
good.
no, no,
And
no.
I also
No.
don't know if I'm good.
No. Now I know what you're talking about. When you come next time, it's gonna be more better
Yeah.
and more perfect. Now I know.
I think you are doing great. That's what the thing. Of course, you are just one Nigerian person. Another Nigerian person maybe says something different, but you are my friend, and I want to know what is your opinion. That's why we talk, no?
Oh, my opinion is
So, how we met? That was so nice because I was passing here. You're my neighbor. You live downstairs, and I often pass your flat. And you were so open. You just said, "Hello, lady. What's your
I
name?"
think maybe you will find maybe that other people more open than me. But for me, I can't say that I'm open, but I know that I'm open. So that was why I said hi, and I see you are the smile. You are a smiling person. You were like person also like me, like open person. That was I was seeing when you passing by. You were like smiling. I said hi, let me say hi to you, and then I was like saying good morning. Okay then. I think that was how we met.
Yeah.
And I can remember I was here, standing here, and then you were trying to go in. Yeah, trying to go inside. And that was how we met.
Yeah.
But I think there are other people who's more open, but I don't know if they are more open than me. But I think for me, you have to know more Nigerian people. The one that more better, good one. So you can still be friends with other Nigerian people.
So now I have a few more questions, of course.
Okay.
And what are your parents' name?
Oh, my parents' name. But my mom's name is Victoria, and my dad's name is Sunday Udofia.
Sunday Udofia.
Yeah. Oh, and they have lovely name, which I like.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I like from my father was like, my father, I love my father so much. I like him. It was like, my father's like this kind of person, like, same like me. He's very open person. If you have this, he's gonna give it to you. Yeah, that's what I like from my dad. My dad, when he got hungry to you, he's gonna, after when he speak what is going on his mind, and everything is gonna finish. And like, my daddy was so nice. Was a nice person, I think. Yeah. You don't got no grudges for someone. You don't like go people. You go people's house, but not every time. It's like he always makes his own. He's always try to get what he wants. It was a hard job in work, man. Yeah,
What did he work, your dad?
my daddy then it was before then my daddy was a police.
Police?
And then after, when he got problem from the police place, and then he stopped working from the police, and then he now pastor. And then, but now he's not pastor anymore, because my sister got pregnant, and then they give my dad suspension. Then my daddy stopped working, making pastor working, and then now my dad is just a member from the church, and same time he's working. He's a security man now, from somewhere, from a I don't know, from one place. I don't know what's that. I don't know where's he working, but I'm here, I'm heading where they tell me he's working from somewhere, from one company. He's a security person from one company, but I don't know what that was that.
Your dad seems like a crazy man. He was a policeman first.
Yeah.
Then he became a pastor.
Yeah.
Then your sister got pregnant without being married, so
Yeah,
he couldn't work
of
as a
course.
pastor anymore.
Yeah.
And now he's working for a church and as a security man.
Yeah.
Wow. How old is your dad?
I think my dad is 70 something now.
70 something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. And he's still working?
And he's still working.
Is he gonna work forever, or do people?
It's not gonna work forever. It's because it's because of the condition in Nigeria. Same thing we're talking about in Nigeria. Yeah. In European Union, that's what I'm talking about before. In European Union, when you're old, when you're like 70 or 80, when you know where you're working, they're gonna still pay you off. But in Nigeria, when you are 50, or even if you don't 50, you don't got no job, you're 100, you stop working, they're not gonna pay you again, except you work from. Even if you work in a big government house in Nigeria, when you stop working, they're not gonna pay you. It's not nice.
Yeah.
So that's how. But now I'm trying to stop my that way, because with the children, with the daughter, and the child of my father, we are trying to stop him from job, because it's old enough for him to stop working.
Relaxing. Yeah, let's talk about the children, the daughters, because you told me you have many siblings, no?
Yeah, I got many sisters,
How many?
many siblings. Like we were 10 in numbers, and then I lost 3, and now we're 7 now. Yeah.
Are you in the middle, oldest, youngest?
I'm the middle.
You're the middle.
Yeah. Then second to the last.
So the oldest one, who's the oldest one?
My elder sisters.
What's her name?
Blessing.
Lacey?
Blessing.
Blessy?
Yeah.
And she lives in Nigeria?
Yeah, she lives in Nigeria. She got married from. That's gone. She got married. Okay.
And then divorced.
Okay. Not divorced. She got married, but she's trying to make it. She's trying to come up. She's trying to become a person, like working out. She's working out, trying to become a person, a great person in life. But it's difficult to become a great person in Nigeria when you're in Nigeria working, when you're not working in a company. Just working, like making this, selling this. It's difficult for you to become that great person you expect from Nigeria. But she's trying anyway. But not that.
Why is it difficult to be a good person at work?
No, when you don't get the job, when you didn't finish your education, to get a job in office, it's gonna be difficult for you to become that person you want in Nigeria.
But the same is in Germany. I
Germany.
used to work in an office a lot, many hours, and I had no time for myself. Work, sleep, work. Work, sleep, work.
It's better you work, sleep, work than doing nothing.
Yeah, that's true, but also you need some time to have fun, some time to fulfill your soul with things that make you joy.
Of course, that's true. But
yeah.
And then for my other sisters, and then for the other one, they're like they are far away. They're not Nigerian. 2 sisters, they're not in Nigeria. They're in Italy.
In Italy?
Yeah, they are trying to raise the money for that, so that will be making well, will be living well. Oh, so that's how.
And the 3 siblings who have died, how did they die? Can I ask her?
Oh, you can ask. I don't know. One died because I was a kid when 2 died, but the other one died. I was like maybe 15 years old when the other one died. He died at the electric shock.
Oh,
yeah.
At the cable?
Yeah, at the cable.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's how I died, but it doesn't matter. But
and when someone dies in Nigeria, what do you do then? Is there a ceremony or?
No, it's that when you're gonna do a ceremony when someone died in Nigeria, it's when the person is like 100 years, 70, 50, 80. That's when you're gonna do like burial ceremony for the person. Like when it's a kid, it's adults, you're not gonna make a burial. You're not gonna make a ceremony for that person.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. In Germany, everybody gets a ceremony.
No. Not everybody gets ceremony in Nigeria.
Just old people.
Yeah, just old people.
Yeah. And how is the ceremony for old people? Did you ever attend one?
No, I never attended one. I don't like it. I attended with my grandmother one, but then I was a kid. I never remember how old I was then. But I know I attend one in back then in Nigeria. It was so lovely and nice. They invite some Christian musician and some hip hop musician, like a different musician. They were like, because my grandmom was a Christian, was really Christian. So like my dad is like, oh, I don't know if I can't say he's a Christian, but the ways he makes everything he does like he's a Christian. You don't get, when you see the Christian, you can tell this person is a Christian. And then that woman then was a Christian then. And the ceremony was ceremony from the church. Yeah, the ceremony from the church, like okay, that's all.
Okay, what else do I have here? So when you were a child, how was your day? How was your school? When did your school start? Like how many days a week did you go to school? What was your favorite subject?
I was crazy in school. I never sit in school. I never stay in class. And then my school was a little bit good, but because I was in something like I was grown up. I was big before starting school because I was sick. Before I was going to school, I was sick and I was like, for many years I didn't go to school because I was in sickness or in illness, because I was in hospital, because I got problem with my hand. I didn't go to school that early. I didn't start school that early. I was like being my home. And then my dad people keep telling my dad, let this girl go to school, let this girl go to school. And then I just go to school for some time. I didn't go to school that much because I was like a...
But now your hand is good again?
It's good, but not that so... It's not equal, you can see it.
You can feel it, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, but so good that you got healthy again.
Oh yeah, but that was what makes me didn't go to school that long. But for the few time I spent in school was like being crazy. Sometimes I stay in class, sometimes I don't go to school, sometimes I was like, it was boring.
It was boring?
Yeah, because my mommy make it boring. My mommy never want us to go to school because we were in the village then. Every time he want us to be in the farm. He never want us to be land. Yeah, every time he want us to work. Without working, you're not gonna eat. Without going to farm, we're not gonna eat. So every time we be in the village working in the farm. And then when I grow up, I decided to leave them. That also makes me didn't go to school. Didn't enjoy my school. I didn't enjoy my school that much.
So how many years were you in school?
I think I was in school when I was in school like that kind. So I don't know, like 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah.
Good, better than you know years.
No. I started in school in 9 years. And I go for the 9 years I stop. I just go for maybe half term and I stop it, and later on I start again. Yeah. So
your parents didn't really say you need to go to school.
Yeah,
your parents told you you need to work.
Yeah. Not only me, all my sisters. Yeah.
But you don't want to work in a farm.
What?
But you don't want to work in a farm. That's not your dream of life.
No, that's not my dream. My dream is for me to... I wish I was really educated. I would love to be like working in the office. And same time, I got this experience like that. I'm a singer. When I wish I go to school, I would love to be a singer, a musician, because I got the idea, I got the experience. Also a dancer, I can dance. But since I didn't go to school, now I'm trying to get my money to become somebody in life. So,
do you sing every day?
No, I got the experience. I know that I can sing. I wish I was in school. Yeah, I wish I was
singing in school.
Singing, like to be a star person. Yeah.
I think you can be a star.
I can be a star, but not when I'm not. When you're in school, when you're educated, you can be a star very easy.
Do you think so?
Of course, very easy.
I think you can also be a star very easy.
I can also be a star, but that's when I will start again. I can be a star. That's if I want to be like, if I want to go back to school or whatever. If I want to be, if I got somebody close to me like you, giving me joy, making something like that, I can also be a star. Not when I'm like this, people being boring, being around with boring people, always being around with always shit people. So I can be a star like that.
That's true, yeah. Can I ask you?
Okay.
For all the listeners in Germany, would you like to sing something now? Your favorite song, maybe?
Okay. But I'm gonna start it from Christian music. But I don't got no voice, but I have to try it.
That's good.
Something making me shy. Okay, I have to try it. What was my favorite that then I can sing it. I'm coming now. You have to give me some time. Sunana, sunana, nana, sunana, 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 nana, sunana, 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 nana. For God so loved the world, He gave His only Son. He gave His only Son. He gave His only Son. Just for you and just for you and me. Sunana, sunana. So that's all. Maybe then I'm gonna have more experience of singing then. But I'm gonna have some.
When you talk, you are way louder than when you sing.
Yeah.
I think.
No, I bring my voice down because I want the music to go. I want the song to go like.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Thank you. That was really nice.
Oh, you too. Thank you.
So, what else? I mean, yeah, we can talk about anything.
So can I ask something then?
Yeah, sure. Ask
Okay.
anything.
In Germany, if you're not educated, is it easy for you to become a star? Is it easy for you to make it in Germany?
What do you mean with to make it?
Like to become that person you want in Germany?
It's a hard question, but it's also an easy question, and I think everybody has a different answer to it.
Yeah.
But my answer is that everything in life that you do can be easy or hard. It depends on you.
Yeah.
You can make things easy, or you
also
can make things hard.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. And I also think it's not so much
Because
about it's not about the country. It's not about anything else outside. It's only about you. When you want, life is easy. When you think life is hard, then life is hard.
Of course, same in Nigeria. I got this musician who it was not educated, but it's also a star person. He's always singing. He have many music. I forgot his person's name. Yeah. Even our president governor, I don't know, from another state in Nigeria. He didn't go to school. I think President Igbenedion government, but I don't know. He didn't go to school, but he was oh God, it was crazy. But he didn't stay long. He didn't make it long because he couldn't make it because he was not educated.
The president from the other
Yeah, from other state he couldn't make it because he was not educated. That was what I mean. That was what I mean. If you're not educated, if you can make it in Germany.
I think it's a really complicated question, but I think the education you get in school, a basic you need to have. You need to read and write and all that stuff. But I think if you become the person you want to become, it doesn't have a lot to do with external. It's not about what they teach you in school. It's not about what you learn in university. It's not about what the country is. It's about you and yourself.
Yeah.
I think you have the power and you can.
But in our country, that's difficult. Even if you depend you on yourself, it's only when you make the business like selling, buying. That's only when you will you can make it. Without that, you can't make it in our country.
Me, for example, I think I have quite good education. Also compared to Germany, I went to school for 13 years. And then I went to university for 8 years.
Yeah.
I have a Bachelor of Engineering and a Master of Science. So I have university's degree, I've done all that shit. And from that experience, I can say for me, going to university and learning all that stuff didn't help me to become who I want to be. That's internal
You
work.
just made it by yourself to become what you want. Yeah, that's nice. That's good.
And you can. I have never experienced someone learning the really important things
from school.
Yeah, from school.
Okay, that's nice.
It's your mind.
Of course, yes. I like that. Okay, then you are something different.
Then I would like to ask, how do you think your life is when you are 40 years old?
Oh, I think then my life is gonna be beautiful because then I'm gonna have what I want.
That's nice. That's so nice.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna see it. By then I'm gonna be 40 years. I'm gonna see my children, my kids calling me mommy, mommy, kid. That's what I see. That's what I see for my life when I'm becoming 40, 50, even 30 self. I see something good for me from 30, 40, 30 something, 40 something. Yeah, my life is gonna be good then.
That's nice. If you think it is, then it will.
Oh.
And what do you think about love?
Wow, love. I can't tell love because there are many people who don't love. I wish there are many people that love. I can't really tell about love. Love is what I know about love is when you care about someone and you don't allow something to be hurt in that person. You always protect that person. You always want that person to come close to you. I think.
The love your parents have. Would you like to have a love like this when you're an adult? Is it a role model, your parents? You want to have a relationship and a marriage like they have?
Yeah.
It's nice for you.
Okay. I would love to have, but I can't really talk about love because for me now, right now, love is difficult. I can't explain love for now.
You're not in love at the moment?
For now, I'm not in love for the moment.
Yeah.
But I got this person I'm loving, but I don't know if this person is loving me too. But so I don't have to talk about love because I think I'm the only one doing the love. So I don't have to talk. And you, do you love?
Yes, I love.
Oh, I know you got someone loving. You shouldn't talk about it.
I'm very in love, but I think love is also more than just with a man. I think you have to love yourself.
You have to
treat
love
yourself good.
yourself.
When you respect yourself, other people also respect you.
But it's different love when you love yourself and when you love a man. It's very big different.
Yeah, but I used to...
When you love yourself, it's yourself. When you love a man, it's big different.
Yeah, but what I mean is that I was in a relationship and I didn't love myself. So the love I got from the man...
was bigger than yourself.
Was shit.
Yeah.
And now I really love myself.
Yeah.
And I show how I treat myself, other people also treat me.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend treats me as good as I treat myself. Yeah. If I treat myself shit, how can I expect that other people treat me good?
Yeah.
So I think with love, that's very important that you start, or that you treat yourself very good, and then other people treat yourself also very good. I think that's how it works.
What, if I may ask, what do you think about Cabo Verde?
About what?
About Cap Verde Island. What do you think about Cap Verde Island? What do you see about Cap Verde Island? What do you know about people living in Cap Verde? About Cap Verdean people. About the country.
I know that for Santa Maria, I talked to a lady who lives here since 12 years, just recently, and she said that Cape Verdeans are weird. Like, everybody's weird, actually. I am also weird. And there are many points where you could be a bit like, where the culture is very different to mine, so it irritates me. But what I have heard, that's very nice, that actually Santa Maria used to be, until not so long ago, a very small fisher village. And now it is what it is. And there are so many people from Europe, from Italy, from Nigeria. And it's very remarkable that people from a small fisher village are so open for everyone. And this, I think, is very nice.
That's nice.
And I think Cap Verde is a country with a lot of musicians.
Yeah.
It's the country with the most musicians.
It's live music.
Yeah. And it's a country where a star from Nigeria is born.
Yeah? What's her
name? Her name is Ukea.
Oh!
And I know that it used to be a colony from Portugal.
Yeah.
That's why Creole is so similar to Portuguese.
Yeah, of course, yes. Oh, I had that same.
And the people, some people are very beautiful. They look very extraordinary. That they are black people with blue eyes and blonde hair.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Oh, same me. I never see that before, but I see that here in Cap Verde, in Little Highland. Yeah. And what do you think Cap Verde is gonna look like in 2 years coming, 3 years coming? What do you think that it's gonna?
I don't know. I think there are more and more people coming. I think there's also a lot of tourism, and that brings jobs, and that's nice, no? So there are so many hotels here, and when you just look around, they build more and more hotels.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So it's good on the one hand, but also a bit weird on the other hand, because the most of the tourists, they stay in the hotel somewhere completely different. So I think this is not such a nice tourism that you go to a country, but you don't want to see the culture, you only want to see the hotel and the beach maybe. I think if I travel, I want to see the culture. If I would, and I was, when I am a tourist and I come to Cape Verde, I think it's not nice to just stay in the hotel there. I want to see what does the supermarket look like, what do the people here do, what do they eat, what do they buy, what do they... And so I hope, and I think, it will change a bit, that there are people coming here who are curious about the culture here. And that's something that I would really, really wish, is that we care about the environment.
What's that?
The environment?
Yeah. Of course, they are not really taking care of the environment.
There's so much plastic waste.
Yeah.
It really hurts me.
They're not really taking care of the environment. But I think before then, maybe after this, maybe because the president is not really taking care of, is not really putting eyes on the street, or is not really doing well.
I hope the president starts to care about the environment, because he has to. Because it's something that affects like the whole world. It cannot be environment is in the other country and in our country it's all
and
good.
In Germany, the environment is what is neat, or like
it's very
every day they're taking care of the environment.
Not everyone, but more and more people, and a lot of people care. And I also come from a family where we care a lot.
Yeah.
My parents, we get the power from the sun.
Yeah.
And also the water gets hot from the sun, and we try to not use plastic waste, and my parents, they care a lot, so I care a lot, it's just born. But also in politics, there are many parties who care about the environment. And there are, like, especially in the south of Germany, there are some towns or some cities, they are very green, we call this. And for example, when you walk on the street and you throw your garbage from a chewing gum or I don't know, you throw it, people come to you and say, pick it up.
Pick it, in German, that's how it goes. Oh,
not nice. Everywhere,
not
but
everywhere,
in some, and I think it's nice.
In the cities,
because you shouldn't just throw your trash everywhere. It's not good.
That's nice. And I would love to be in Germany. And in Germany, how old is Germany? How many years now Germany is making? How long? How?
Wow, I have no idea how old Germany is.
Yeah, you have no idea?
I mean, there was. I think Germany is very old. But it used to be always a bit different, you know, the borders.
Yeah, like how many years Germany is making now? That's what I'm asking. Like 10 years, 6 years, 7 years.
How do you mean?
I mean, like in my country, Nigeria is making 50 something years now.
Since the democracy, you mean?
Yeah, democracy. And Nigeria is making 50 something years now. And how old do you think in Germany?
The democracy?
Yeah.
I mean, there was the Second World War in 19, oh gosh, so embarrassing if I know it wrong, but I think it's 1946 or something. Okay. So I read it for you.
Okay, understand.
So when my grandparents, when they were children, there was war in Germany. There were a lot of bombs and many cities got destroyed, and it was not a democracy during that war. It was a dictator, and there was one guy, you have probably heard of him, his name is Adolf Hitler. You know him?
Maybe then.
He was a really, really mean guy, like many others, and he used to do something horrible. It started slowly, bit by bit, but it's called Nazis, National Socialists. It sounds so nice, but it's actually really terrible, because back then what happened in Germany was that many Jewish people got killed. A lot. And they had to work and didn't get paid. The government, which was this Hitler guy, they came and took all their belongings, their house. When you were Jewish back then, the government wanted to kill you just because you were Jewish. And after this, there was a democracy.
And now it's not like that anymore in Germany.
No, everything democracy.
Okay.
I think so, yeah. So there's an election, I think, every 4 years. The woman is the boss of our country, you notice?
What's the name?
Her name is Angela Merkel. She looks very weird.
Yeah.
She studied chemistry, so she has nothing to do with politics actually, and she's since, I think, 8 years or so. Maybe it's so wrong what I say, because I don't know about politics that much, but the boss of our country, the president of Germany, is a woman.
Yeah, I know that.